Guys, thank you so much for being here today. This moment kind of crept up on us, and we had a little flashback Thursday night at rehearsal. This is the end of our 5th season as the St. James Wind Ensemble. It's difficult to believe. It's been 5 years. We got together a few years ago and kind of dreamed up this thing, and never imagined that it would last this long. We have survived COVID. We are here, and as we were looking at our 5th season, I had this eureka moment. We're like, guys, you know what? We've never done an America show. Why is it we've never done an America show? Let's do it. And so here we are. So the opening number is America the Beautiful. I think a lot of you might recognize the Carmen Dragon arrangement that was done in 1960. Carmen Dragon was a film score composer in the 1960s. And this arrangement has been the standard for bands ever since. So I just thought it would be a beautiful piece to start with. We're going to follow it up with a tune called American River Songs by a composer named Pierre LaPlante. It features 4 tunes, very folksy tunes. The first one is Down the River. And there's a very beautiful setting of Shenandoah, followed by the Glendy Burke. And then he brings in more of a Creole flavor as we get down to the southern end of the Mississippi River. This is Pierre LaPlante's American River Songs. Are you familiar with a hymn song by Philip Bliss, It Is Well With My Soul? So this next tune is titled Acceptance, and it's written by a contemporary composer, Andrew Poor, who made his name initially as a composer for marching bands. But he's also a teacher. He's also in the classroom and working with his students. There's some things that he wanted to do, so he started composing for his own students, and now here we are a few years down the road, and he's publishing pieces. So this piece, titled Acceptance, incorporates It As Well With My Soul. That is the core material that is used. Just a beautiful new setting of the hymn. Thought you enjoyed it. This is Acceptance by Andrew Poor. Any fans of F.W. Meacham?
Rhea raised her hands. Did she really?
Any fans of Glenn Miller? Right. So, in the late 1800s, F.W. Meacham wrote a tune called American Patrol, and in that march, he wrote a couple other patriotic tunes, one of them being Yankee Doodle. Kind of threw it in there. It's a very traditional American march. And, a few years later, here comes Glenn Miller, who's like, you know what? That tune really needs to swing. And so Glenn Miller wrote it out for his band in his style, his interpretation, and that's the tune that most people remember today. Most people don't even know Meacham wrote that thing years before. That's why I say any Meacham fans, and you're like, we don't even know what you're talking about. But the old F.W. Meacham march, this is American Patrol, the swing version as envisioned by Glenn Miller. Okay, 1, 2, 1, 1. Our next tune is simply called Marches of the Armed Forces. It's a medley of the marches of the armed forces. So we go through every branch except the Space Force. We don't have that one yet. But one thing that I like to do, as we play your song, would you please stand? Can we do that? So when you hear your tune played, you stand up. Guys, we'd just like to recognize you for your service. Greatly appreciate those of you who have served. I know there's some out here. I know there are some sitting on stage here today. We don't really have the words to say thank you. We just don't. But thank you. We greatly appreciate it. When your tune is played, if you'd please stand for us. Right? We're coming to the end of our program. Again, thank you for coming. At the end of our program, we've always asked for donations for the band. It costs money to run this thing and buy music and all that other kind of fun stuff. Today, we're going to take up donations for Patriot Villas down in North Charleston. I don't know if you're aware of them. This is a project to provide housing for homeless veterans. So right here in our neighborhood, as I understand it, guys, they're in need of help. So every dollar you want to throw at us today, we're just going to take that and send it right on to them. If you don't know about the organization, really easy to find. Just Google Patriot Villas. They're down in North Charleston, doing great work for our homeless veterans down there. But that is where donations today will be going. So, yeah, thank you. There they are. There. I'm sorry, I completely missed you over there. I'm sorry. So they're going to be standing at the doorway. They'll be at the doorway with baskets. So if you feel like giving, guys, that's where it's going. We're not taking anything today, but we would certainly like to help out another organization that's trying to help our community. We're going to finish out today's concert and finish out our 5th season the only way I know how to do it. The Stars and Stripes Forever is written by John Philip Sousa in the late 1800s, but it took all the way to 1987 before Congress passed a law that declared this is our national march. So we will finish out today's program with our national march. This is the Stars and Stripes Forever.